Ever feel like you need like a quick boost, just something to get you going?
Like a shot of espresso for your motivation.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
That's actually what we're diving into today.
Ooh, interesting.
It's the source called 1 Minute Motivation. Unlock your potential. And it's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
Short, sharp bursts of inspiration. And I don't know about you, but I'm finding it surprisingly powerful.
It's really interesting to me how much they manage to pack into such a small space of time. You know what I mean? It's like they're distilling these complex motivational ideas down into these easily digestible nuggets.
Yes, and they don't waste any time either.
No, they don't.
One of the lines that really struck me was, "You are capable of more than you think."
Oh, yeah. I like that one.
It's so simple, but I catch myself repeating it throughout the day. It's amazing how much a short phrase can have such a powerful effect.
Well, I think that's because it combines a direct address with a positive affirmation. By saying you, it instantly personalizes the message. And the affirmation capable of more instills a sense of potential and possibility. It's like planting a little seed of confidence.
And right after that, it says, don't wait for the perfect moment, create it. It's like, bam, get up and do something.
I love that.
It definitely plays on that desire we all have for progress,
Absolutely. It's a call to action, plain and simple. But it's cleverly framed. Instead of just saying take action, which can feel kind of overwhelming, it focuses on the idea of creation, which is more empowering. You know what I mean? It suggests that you have the power, the agency to shape your own circumstances.
I see what you mean.
Right.
But is a minute really enough to make a difference?
Right.
I mean, we've all read those self-help books that take hours and hours to digest. Can a 60-second pep talk really create lasting change?
Well, that is the big question, isn't it?
Yep.
Some people argue that relying solely on external motivation, like a 1-minute boost, can actually be detrimental in the long run. The real key is to cultivate intrinsic motivation, the drive that comes from within.
Okay, that makes sense. But even if it's a temporary boost, isn't there still value in that? Sometimes we just need a little push to get started.
Yeah, I agree. Think about it like the peak end rule.
Okay.
Psychologically, we tend to judge experiences by their most intense point and how they end. These 1-minute pieces are expertly crafted to leave you on a high note with the feeling of possibility.
That's a good point. I also noticed that the creator Y2Galusa doesn't exactly shy away from self-promotion. There's a very clear call to share and subscribe.
Right.
Is that just savvy marketing? Or does it kind of detract from the message?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? It's clearly a way to build an audience and get the word out.
Yeah.
But it also raises the question of how much is genuine inspiration versus just a well-crafted sales pitch.
Yeah. It makes you think. It's kind of like the music, too. The intro and outro music is really catchy.
Yeah.
It gets you pumped up and then leaves you with this sense of closure. It's almost like a mini reward for listening.
Exactly. Music plays a huge role in setting the tone and creating an overall experience. It's like the soundtrack to your motivation.
I like that. So we've seen how these 1-minute motivations use a bunch of clever techniques to grab your attention and leave a lasting impression. But the big question still remains. Can they really start meaningful change?
That's for you to decide. As you encounter these motivational snippets in your own life, think about what resonates with you. Are they just a fleeting boost, or can they truly shift your mindset? What strategies would make them even more effective for you?
That's something to consider for sure. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
I'm looking forward to the next one.
Me too.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.